Hey everybody, I'm going to show you some different ways to design and find designs for 3D printing. So for those of you who aren't familiar with 3D printing, 3D printer takes filament, plastic filament, it's in a roll, and it actually melts it down and prints 3D objects layer by layer. So I'm going to show you how to get to Tinkercad, which is the software we use to design from scratch. Then I'm also going to show you Thingiverse, which is a database of designs that other people have created. And I'm also going to show you how to bring a Thingiverse design into Tinkercad if you wanted to change it up a little bit. So right now I am on the 3D printing page of the LMC website. First thing we're going to look at is Tinkercad. That's linked right here for you. And I should have given you information on your class code. You're going to need that to log into Tinkercad. And then your nickname is just always your first name, all lowercase. So you're going to come in to join now if this is the first time you're joining, and you're going to hit students join a class. It's going to ask for your class code, and then it's going to ask for your nickname. And remember, your nickname is just your first name, all lowercase. So I'm going to go back because I sign in as a teacher. So I'm going to sign in a little differently, but that's how you would get started. All right, so here is Tinkercad. You'll see that I have some projects once we get this up here. All right, so the first thing you're going to do to start is hit Create New Design. And this is where you can design from scratch. So in Tinkercad, all you're really doing is putting shapes together to make different things. So just a couple quick basics here. There's basic shapes there. We've been having a lot of fun with characters. There's these little guys. Here he is. If you want to use something, all you have to do is click on it, and it'll see how I'm moving him around. I just have to click again to put him here. This box up here is going to show you all the different angles of your little guy here. You can add things to him. These will change his dimensions here. And let me zoom out a little bit. This will bring him up or down. These circles will rotate him. There's also a circle here, oops, right here, that will rotate him this way if you want. You can undo that and bring him back to center. Sometimes I like to, put glasses on him, which isn't the easiest thing in the world, but if you bring them here and then use the little cone to, if you look at the side, it can show you if you've actually got them on his face. If you're going to use multiple shapes, we need to make sure that they actually fuse together to become one shape because it's going to print easier. So if you click and drag and select the whole thing and then hit this group button, you'll notice it'll kind of weld everything together for me. So it's all one piece, which is really helpful. So I know I didn't go over a whole lot of how to use Tinkercad, but there are more in this video here, How to Tinkercad 101, if you want more information. Right now, I'm going to show you how to go into Thingiverse. So back on my website, here is a link to Thingiverse. You don't have to log in or anything. You can just literally search for anything you want. So I think I was using pineapple as an example. I love pineapples. So like if we search for pineapple, let's see what comes up. Tons of different pineapples. Let's see. Here's a cute one. All right, so I'm going to, if I decide I want this pineapple, I'm going to hit download all files. And it's going to just take a couple seconds. You'll see up here, they show us an ad. And it's going to download, and it's right here. Now, this is a zip folder. So if I click on this, I need to find the file in here and take it out so that I can upload it to Tinkercad. So I'm going to go into Files and find the file, and I'm going to copy that. You can right-click and hit Copy, or you can hit Control-C. And I'm just going to go to my downloads, and I'm going to paste it in here so it's out of this folder. So I'm going to hit Control-V, or you could have right-clicked and hit Copy as well. So then I'm going to come back to Tinkercad. I'm going to delete my little guy just so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm going to hit Import, choose File, and I'm going to go back to my downloads and find my pineapple. There it is, and open it, and hit Import. Again, there are more videos. There's a whole video, rather, on this, how to bring Thingiverse designs into Tinkercad right here, and how to modify designs if you need more help. All right, so there's my pineapple. Pretty cool. So let's say I wanted to put some, shades on my pineapple here. I'm going to make these sunglasses a little bigger. I'm going to try to anyway. Let's see. All right, and then I could put them on my pineapple. And again, rotate so I can see. There we go. It's a little better, but a little crooked. But you get the point. It is a little difficult designing in 3D. It does take some getting used to. I'm using my arrow keys right now, which sometimes is easier to move things over. And remember, I could weld all this together if I wanted to. Boom. There he is. To export to me, whether you used Thingiverse or you're designing from scratch, how are you going to get the design to me so that I can 3D print it for you? So you're going to come up here to the export button, and you're going to select STL format, and that's going to download. Now, depending on how complicated your 3D design is, depends how long it takes to download, but here is my design. I'm going to come back again to the Garden Spot website. Up here is, since you're doing this for a class, you're going to hit Submit 3D Class Projects here. This is going to take you to a shared Google folder. You should see a folder with your class's name on it. And here's the 3D print folder. Just look for your teacher's name and that should work. All you have to do is click and drag that up there, and you'll see it's going to upload. If your design isn't down here, you can always hit New, File, Upload, and go to your downloads where your design is as well and hit open. That will also upload it to me, and then I can print it out. You will need to let me know what color filament you want. Right now we have white, we have rainbow, which means the color changes throughout the spool. So if your design is big enough, you'll get some different color variations, and we have blue. So make sure to let me know what color you want. That way I can print it in the correct color for you, and happy 3D printing.